I'm country recording artist Craig Morgan. I have a TV show on the Outdoor Channel called Craig Morgan All Access Outdoors. And in my opening statement, I say that I spend more than 200 days a year on the road entertaining from the stage. And when not on the stage, I like to relax in the great outdoors. One thing I don't talk about is the safety. Having been a sheriff's deputy, an EMT, it's critical and important to me in my life, especially having children. The rack is something that I'm proud to put my name on.
Introducing the new revolutionary product designed to save lives. The Rack, the ultimate firearm security and storage system. Mounts on virtually any surface, hidden or visible. Secure your firearm safely in your home or vehicle. The Rack's tempered steel construction withstands up to 4,700 pounds of pressure.
I bought the Rack because I have small children in my home and I wanted access to my firearm, but wanted it to be safe as well. So I think this is a good product for being a family man wanting to protect their family.
Utilized by law enforcement and firearm owners everywhere. GSA approved and California compliant. Responsible firearm owners everywhere are turning to the Rack. Order your Rack today. Call 1-888-722-7033 or visit us online at theusrack.com.
As an avid outdoorsman, I love the peace of mind that the Rack gives me in securing my weapon. Hunting in the woods, after the hunt, I know when I come back and I lock my weapon with my Rack, no one's going to take my weapon. It's extremely important as a firearms owner to be safety conscious, especially with the children. With these other lock systems, a child can still remove that weapon, take it somewhere, and in time, remove that lock system. With the Rack, they're not moving the weapon.
It's a small cost to know that no one's going to get possession of your firearm and use it against you or someone else. It's not going to be stolen. You don't have to worry about it showing up somewhere. If you're a police department, that could be a huge liability that, hey, your patrol car got broken into and now you've got an assault weapon going around town.
I think it's a very creative solution to securing firearms for both customers, civilian customers, and I think there's an application for law enforcement agencies as well too in Southern California, which is where our market is.
I sell real estate full-time in a time where there's a lot of vacancy in the market. The Rack actually puts my mind at ease on how I secure my firearm when it's not in use or not with me. So it's very versatile. It can be installed in the car or the home or business, and I think you'll like it.
It's an excellent product as far as securing firearms in homes. Even at the office, I'm looking at it from a perspective as being a cop. It's a great tool for securing firearms.
We were talking about a good way to have a gun mounted to our bed, but some of us have children and we don't really want them getting to it, but this would be perfect. So that's great. I saw this thing here behind us that mounts in the trunk. That really caught my eye. I just have so many possibilities going through my head. I love the product.
You see it? You see how simple it is to use, and you don't understand why you don't have one.
With the Rack, I'm sure that my firearm is protected from theft and unauthorized use. I love it, I'm sure you will too.
If I had to say one word about the Rack, simplicity.
I'm out of town and my gun is safe and secure while I'm out here enjoying myself in Vegas.
One of the great things is having options with the Rack. With the 3-inch model, I can secure my individual pistol in my vehicle, in my bus, wherever I'm at, and I can travel with it that way. Or I have the 5-inch model where I can secure my pistol, a rifle, multiple pistols. Great to have options. One of the key things about the Rack that I love is it's very functional, extremely easy to install. My 16-year-old boy can install one, so it's really easy to install. But more importantly, it's quick and easy to access. With the key, quick turn, pops right out and your weapon's in your hand. Having been a police officer and still working with the Sheriff's Department, it's also great to put in my trunk, to lock up my shotgun, my AR. As an officer, hunter, you can put it anywhere in your vehicle. Again, locking up any weapon that you have.
Welcome to the 2013 video catalog for the U.S. RAC. Our innovative design team has expanded our product line to include new and exciting accessories that will secure and protect your firearms and valuables. The RAC can be mounted in your home or vehicle. It mounts on virtually any surface, hidden or visible: concrete, cinder block, wood, or metal. The 3 or the 5-inch rack can be mounted in the interior of your vehicle and can secure up to 3 firearms. The trunk of your vehicle is another great location for the rack. The rack. Countless applications to keep your property safe. The 3-inch rack, designed to hold and secure a single firearm. It will also lock down the new revolutionary rack bag. Next is our 5-inch rack. Designed to lock down up to 3 firearms, the 5-inch rack size and strength offers the versatility to secure your most valuable firearms and industrial equipment. The rack trunk mount accompanies a 3-inch or 5-inch rack. It includes an aluminum plate, a muzzle holder, and a canopy for concealment and protection of your firearms. The rack trunk mount deluxe includes the rack trunk mount and your choice of a 3-inch or 5-inch rack. We also are proud to introduce the new revolutionary rack bag. The rack Kevlar bag comes in 2 sizes. These rack bags are tough. Made of Kevlar and stainless steel sheets, the same material used in bulletproof vests. Secure jewelry, credit cards, ammunition, currency, firearms, and other personal items. The rack bag can be mounted on both a 5-inch or 3-inch rack for reliable security. Secure your expensive electronics confidently with a rack Kevlar bag. Computers, iPads, iPods, smartphones, cameras, and video equipment. The rack Kevlar bag offers superior security for today's most expensive technology. The inner bag provides an extra layer of protection. It is Velcro sealed and slides deep inside the rack Kevlar bag. The rack products are used by countless law enforcement agencies throughout the United States. These law enforcement agencies endorse these products and encourage responsible firearm owners everywhere to secure their firearms safely in their home and vehicles with these revolutionary products from the rack. The rack. Countless applications to keep your property safe.
There are other systems on the market, cable locks, trigger locks, and these are good to prevent the weapon from being fired. However, they do not prevent the weapon from being taken. The rack secures the weapon to a location where only you can access it. And the rack is a system that encompasses gun safety better than any lock on the market.
Whether you own firearms for sport or for self-defense, you need to keep them secure when not in use. Use the rack locking system to prevent unwanted use or discharge, and its patented hidden mounting system keeps the rack in place wherever you need it. Secure any type of rifle, shotgun, or handgun in your bedroom, your office, or even in your car or truck. Made from high-carbon steel, it withstands 4,700 pounds of pressure, so your guns are safe. And the rack's rubber coating keeps your guns damage-free. The rack is the ultimate anti-theft and storage device for your firearms. Removal is faster than from gun safes, but just as secure, and the rack can't be stolen as easily as a gun safe. The new 5-inch rack can secure one or multiple firearms. Join the tens of thousands of satisfied customers, including the U.S. Department of Defense and law enforcement agencies across the country.
As a gun owner, there's nothing more important than safety and being safety conscious and having peace of mind. And the rack can give you a peace of mind like no other system on the market.
I carry several different pistols and weapons and stuff, and I was just introduced to the rack system. And to me, this rack system just seems super heavy duty quality. I'd use it in my home, my cars. I have everything from 380 LCPs, short guns, to long barreled pistols. And to me, this would be worth every penny spent just to protect your gun and your investment. You know, you spend $500-600, $1,000 on a gun. a couple bucks for this, and this is truly heavy duty as it gets for locking down your guns.
When you have a rack installed in your garage, you have a lot of options. For a 5-inch rack, for example, you can put multiple firearms behind the trigger house and in front. If you have a spare pistol in the back, you can put both on the rack, keep them mounted in your garage conveniently with the rack. Takes 4,700 pounds of pressure to pull this off the wall. No one's gonna steal it.
I'd have to say what I like about it is just the simplicity of the design. It's something pretty much anybody can mount anywhere throughout their house or even in their vehicle, floorboards. You know, it's perfect safety for kids and theft deterrent, quick access to it in case you do need to get a hold of it. Just thought it was a really well thought out design.
Today we're out here to keep kids safe. There's a lot of fun things to do out here today. Hi, I'm Carly with the Mayor of Detroit. Are you having fun out here today?
I'm having a great time. Look at all the wonderful people that are out. We've got great vendors out like Rack. So everybody's having a great time. Plenty of food, plenty of fun, and plenty of sun.
Tell me some things that you do for the kids.
Well, this is a safety fair. We're teaching them how to be safe as they go to and from school. So we're doing a rally to get them straight and prepared to go back to school in a few days.
Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Hello, I'm Carly, and I'm here with Tarzay from the U.S. Rack. What should a kid do when they see a gun, Tarzay?
Very good question, Carly. What a kid should do is when they see a gun, they should stop. Don't touch it and immediately go get a grown-up and tell them where the gun is.
Are you having fun in Detroit? Hi, I'm Carly with Williams from the U.S. Rack. How are you doing today?
Carly, I'm so glad you asked me that. I'm doing great. And we just out here to promote safety for the kids. We want to make sure they know that safety is the #1 thing that we care about at U.S. Rack. We want kids to be safe from internet danger, from texting, from social media, from guns, from water safety, from electrical safety. Anything that could cause a child harm, we're out here to try to stop. And we had a great day. We gave away t-shirts, we gave away candy, we gave away the safety squad booklets to the parents so they could tell their kids about safety, because we want people to be safe and aware that the Rack is here to save lives.
Thank you.
If you're in a no-carry zone, the Rack allows you a safe, secure, legal way to secure that weapon until you're out of that zone. However, regardless, make sure you know the laws that govern weapons in the area that you're at.
A lot of times you go to a place and they don't have they don't allow firearms in the building. So, you know, you don't want to leave your firearm unprotected in the car. So today I bought a rack and to be able to lock my gun down in the car. So I'm thinking it's a good product, and I'm looking forward to using it on a daily basis.
The time that it'll take you to access this firearm from the rack for the average person is never going to be more than about 3 to 5 seconds. If you practice a little bit, you'll go faster than that.
The Rack, the ultimate anti-theft and storage device. The Rack mounts on virtually any surface, hidden or visible. The tools you will need for installation include a pencil, a 3/16 drill bit, a small screwdriver, a hand drill, a socket wrench, and a ruler or tape measure. For installation on a wood foundation, Step 1. Locate a wall stud in your desired mounting location. Step 2. Use a ruler or a straight edge to draw a straight line along the center line of wall stud. Step 3. Remove the plastic end cap on the lock end of the rack. Step 4. Remove the lock post from the rack, including the small pin and spring. Step 5. Place the base of the rack centered on the line. Step 6. Use the pencil and draw circles where the holes are located in the base. Step 7. Drill 2 holes using a 3/16 drill bit. Step 8. Place the base where the drilled holes line up. Step 9. Use the socket wrench to screw the lag bolts into the drilled holes. Step 10. Place the small spring and pin back into the bottom of the lock post. Slide the lock post into the base. Use the clip to push the small pin into the bottom of the lock post. The pin will engage in the base when fully inserted. Now remove the clip. Step 11. Place the plastic end cap on the lock end of the rack. Now you have peace of mind knowing your firearms are safely secured. The Rack, the ultimate anti-theft and storage device.
Being a father, there's nothing more important than ensuring that no one, especially my children, can access my weapons without my approval. And one thing that I take confidence in is knowing when I lock them up with the rack, they're locked up. Unless you take my car or my bus, you're not getting my weapon.
Utilized by law enforcement and firearm owners everywhere. GSA approved and California compliant. Responsible firearm owners everywhere are turning to the Rack. Order your Rack today. Call 1-888-722-7033 or visit us online at theusrack.com.